Hello, my name is Liam, and welcome back to my creative log that I'm doing weekly, just as an update for all of the stuff I'm working on and what I hope to work on. This week, I didn't really do much, and I was kind of beating myself up about it because I get into, a very similar thing to like what everyone does, like for New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. They say they're going to go to the gym, and they go to the gym for a week, and they upload the video of the creative log that first week, and then the next week they're like, and then they don't do stuff. And for me, I need to be doing this stuff because if I don't work on my creative stuff, then nothing gets made, nothing gets out. And that's not saying I wouldn't still be working on stuff, but I've definitely slowed down. The stuff that I said I wanted to do this week, last week, I didn't do all of that, and I didn't get as far with the stuff that I did do. So I was beating myself up about it, but I kind of realized that that's okay. I don't have to accomplish a certain amount every week. I don't have to accomplish what I set out to do completely the last week. I just have to do something, and I have to prove to myself that I'm still going to work on it, and I have to prove to myself that it's not going to be about that gym thing where you go one and then you don't go the next week. And so for me, this week, it's just about putting out this video, talking about what I did do, despite the fact that it's a small amount. And I'm going to promise I'm going to do that next week too. Not to like the 18 people that watched my last video, but to me. I'm going to promise that to me. And so I think that's what's important, and I think it's okay. So what I did do, I worked on my friend Matthew's film that he's working on. We are shooting in 2 weeks, like the main chunk of it, but this week we just had one skeleton day that we shot a bunch of stuff on Super 8. Actually, it was really fun. The first time I think any of us had ever worked with Super 8. So that was a really fun experience. And I can't say I didn't do anything because I was on set for a day, so that's pretty cool. I'm first ADing that, and had a lot of fun with a lot of people, and yeah, it was a cool experience working with Super 8, and I hope it turns out nicely. The next is I did a little bit of writing, but not a lot. I would say about 3 pages of writing a script. I have a few scripts I'm writing that I talked about last week, and some of them are for class, some of them for projects coming up soon. And basically, I have deadlines for everything, and I need to get everything done in the next 10 weeks. Less than now, actually. So it's a lot, and I'm trying to get something done by next week. And I wrote an outline for it, but that's about it. And then I wrote a page outline for it. And then I wrote 2 pages of another script. And once again, I could beat myself up about it, but honestly, I think I've figured it out now. I always love writing. I've always loved writing. When I write and I sit down and I focus on it, I get engrossed in these worlds that I'm making up, and I just have so much fun. But the thing is I don't like sitting down and writing. Maybe that's just completely just a lazy person, or maybe it doesn't seem fun, but it actually is. But either way, my brain doesn't really like to sit down and focus on writing, and I have a very hard time doing so. But I did sit down. I sat down for probably 3 hours, and I wrote. And most of that sitting down was just doing nothing. And then at the end, I started writing a little bit, and I'm like, oh wait, this is good. Oh wait, this is fun. I like this. And so then I got 2 pages done, and then because I procrastinated for 2 hours of the 3 hours, or honestly more, I ended up having to stop and do other stuff. So I didn't get anything done, and that kind of sucks. But it's honestly okay, because now I remember how fun that is. I just need to get started. And I'm not saying that next time I sit down to write, it won't be also really hard. But I think I just need to keep in mind that it is fun once I get there. So I need to get myself to actually start typing instead of just thinking too much and getting in my own head. Then a few goals that I have for next week is edit Corn Syrup, my feature. I didn't do any of the editing I wanted to do this week, and some of it was like the days that the Mac lab are open at school. I was busy, and some others I just wasn't. I don't know. I couldn't get myself there, and that's just a lack of motivation. But hopefully, by the time I'm uploading this, I will already be in the Mac lab because I'm about to go there now, or I guess in an hour. And so once I get there, I'll put this together, upload it, and then start working on corn syrup. So I got already planned to do that, which is great. And then write 2 of the 3 of my scripts. I plan to just get some pages done. I think by next week I want to have 20 pages done for Paranoid Pill, and then I would like to get maybe 10 pages done for another one of my scripts. That's the goal. Will it happen exactly as I say it will now? I'm not sure. But all that really matters is that I'm actively trying to make something, and I will, because I'm keeping this motivation up, and I trust myself to do it. I just have to keep myself accountable and keep myself moving forward. So that's what this is for. And I'm very excited to talk about more stuff next week. For anything like I've really been consuming, like I want to talk about like movies or books I'm reading right now, but I don't really have much to say. I don't know. Do I have anything to say? I don't really think so. I just bought a directing book for one of my directing classes. It's like the assigned textbook for it, but it's not really a textbook. I'll read that hopefully this week and have something to say about it next week. All right. See ya.